Good morning, Culinary 2. As most of you all know, I have been dealing with the internet issue at my house and being able to run the Zoom classes from my house with my current internet, and it doesn't work so well. And so every day I drive into town and use the better internet that I can get in town to run my classes. A couple of weeks ago, I got on the list to get better internet to my house, and today is the day that they have scheduled that appointment. I didn't know on Tuesday when I saw you that today was going to be the day. He is scheduled to come out right now. It is 8 o'clock in the morning. I do not know if I'm going to be able to have my new internet turned on, or if it's going to be strong enough to work our class. So I hope that it is all of the above. So I'm going to go ahead and put this up just in case I'm not able to run the Zoom class today because of this appointment. So you guys are looking and working on menu design. Last week, you guys looked specifically at food truck menus. You came up with a rough draft of your food truck menu. If you have not done so yet, please do that. This week, we've been working on types of menus. So last class period, we worked on the types of menus. And today we're focusing here on menu design. So we're looking at how things are organized on a menu and a little bit about the principles of menu layout and design. There's some key vocabulary words here. I think we've discussed spoken menu. This is where servers actually memorize the menu and relay it verbally. There are menu boards. We've looked at those in terms of food trucks. The target margin. This is the margin of profitability that the operation is aiming for. The margin is the difference between the amount of money left over from the sale of food and beverages and the cost of preparing them, and also paying for overhead expenses. When we talk about overhead expenses, we're talking about rent, heat, running the building that you're in. And this is where the margin and your overhead expenses is where I wanted you all to kind of understand the permits that a food truck has to get. So there's $100 plumbing inspection, there's $100 overall inspection, and then about every 2 weeks there's $200 or $100 every 2 weeks. So you think about it in terms of once you've gotten your initial inspections, you probably have to do that once a year. But after you get that, it's about $200 a month on average to park your food truck somewhere. So when you think about rent for a brick and mortar restaurant, which could run in thousands of dollars versus the food truck, then you can see why the food truck overhead expenses are a lot less. You don't have to have a bathroom. You don't have to pay for hand soap and paper towels and toilet paper and things like that. You don't have to pay the wages of very many staff. So that's how the overhead expenses of the food truck is going to be a lot better, and your margin is going to be a lot better as well. And I think you guys all understand profit. This is the amount of money remaining after expenses and things are paid. That's the money that you're making. So today on our agenda, we have scheduled to play a type of menu Kahoot. I wanted to play it with you guys as a class in our Zoom, but we may not be able to. So if I am not able to open the Zoom today, so log in at our normal time, give it a few minutes and see if I am able to log you guys on. If I'm not, then you can do that on your own. And so you would click this link and then you would go and you would make sure you put your first and last name. If you put, I don't know, Big Daddy 33, I'm not going to know who you are. So make sure that I know who you are as far as the type of menu. This is like a study guide for your quiz. So on Tuesday of next week, we're only going to have one lesson. And on Tuesday of next week, actually, I'm going to make a whole separate video on that particular setup. So we are looking here at the slides from slide 15 to 22. There is a video leading you through that instruction, so I'm not going to lead you through that right now. And then at the end, you have your asynchronous assignment here, which is the menu design analysis. So we're looking at these things, and on Tuesday, you're going to actually apply the lessons from the last 2 days, from Tuesday and Friday, into your actual food truck project. So hopefully I'll be able to see you guys today. Hopefully I'm going to get internet and it's going to be fantastic, and we're going to have amazing Zoom classes and I don't have to drive to town anymore. But on the off chance that it's not, we are going to be prepared for that as well.